Since 1976, Women Against Abuse has been the leading advocate and service provider for victims of domestic violence in Philadelphia. This is the story of how a small, community-based organization of women grew from a part-time hotline into a citywide movement.
How I got meshed into the feminist movement. I had worked at Philadelphia General Hospital. I did triage nursing. All the women that were being beat up, they were brought to PGH. I was wondering what was going on. I just didn't know that there was such a thing as domestic violence.
It was extraordinary, that time period. In communities all over the United States, women gathered and talked about domestic and sexual violence. And out of that developed these resources and doing work to hold systems accountable.
Emboldened by the feminist movement, Peggy McGarry began running a volunteer-based hotline for women at the Germantown Women's Center. Call after call to the hotline was from desperate women suffering from domestic violence with no place to go. In response, Women Against Abuse opened its first shelter in 1977.
And with virtually no advertising, it was filled immediately. People were sleeping in hallways because it was a 3-bedroom house. And it was very, very clear how great the need was.
We tried to make it home because we understood what home meant. It was this family who took care of the other families. That was the way it was.
As the need for domestic violence shelter in Philadelphia became clearer, Women Against Abuse worked tirelessly to increase resources for victims and to elevate the profile of this issue in public consciousness. Today, Women Against Abuse operates 2 100-bed safe havens that provide 1,200 women and children with housing and on-site behavioral health therapy each year. Women Against Abuse established Sojourner House, the region's first transitional housing program, in 1987. Sojourner House provides apartments for 18 months, as well as the supports and life skills education necessary to empower survivors to embrace and sustain their independence.
At that time, women could only stay at the emergency shelter for 30 days. In 30 days, what can you do? You're just healing, and Sojourner House was a real step forward in trying to figure out that movement to starting one's life over again.
I came in as a hurt, wounded, broken woman. I had so many issues and so many problems that I really had to deal with. At Sojourner House, they helped prepare me to become a self-sufficient, independent woman again. And that's why I love Women Against Abuse so much, because they provide the hope that I needed when I was a hopeless woman.
Because legal aid is essential for survivors to break free from domestic violence, Women Against Abuse opened one of the first legal centers in the nation to provide free representation and advocacy. The legal center serves nearly 6,000 people each year and has developed some of the city's most innovative partnerships and outreach strategies in order to connect victims with life-saving support. Staff work closely with the Philadelphia Police Department to provide early intervention for 911 callers at highest risk of lethality by an intimate partner. Nearly 30 years after its start as a part-time hotline, Women Against Abuse partnered with the City of Philadelphia and sister domestic violence service providers to create the Philadelphia Domestic Violence Hotline, a citywide 24-hour service.
Not only can a victim in crisis call, but a partner can call, a concerned friend can call, a social service agency can call, and get on the other end a trauma-informed response that's going to, 1, do crisis intervention, 2, assist with safety planning, 3, provide information referral, and 4, if needed, really move towards helping somebody get shelter. So really powerful work.
In realizing the importance of a holistic approach to ending domestic violence, Women Against Abuse established community education, including teen dating violence prevention.
It's going into middle schools, high schools, and to different youth organizations to work with teens around healthy and unhealthy dating relationships. So what do you think is healthy? What do you think is unhealthy? What do you want in a boyfriend or a girlfriend? And start those conversations with them. So the only way that we can long-term try to solve the problem of intimate partner violence is through prevention and go and talk to young people.
In 2015, the agency was certified in the Sanctuary model for its dedication to trauma-informed care, one of only 2 domestic violence agencies internationally to earn this designation.
At the heart of it, we've always been advocates. You know, these are stories about life-saving work. And when you realize that what we do matters that much, you know, it's a huge impact.
In 2015, Women Against Abuse worked with public health and human service partners, as well as numerous community agencies and stakeholders, to develop an unprecedented strategic plan to address domestic violence in Philadelphia.
A coordinated community response means that everyone has a part. We can't address this alone. Every little thing that people do has a ripple effect, and ripples lead to waves, and waves lead to a sea change.
As we celebrate 40 years of pioneering services and look to the future, there is hope. Change is possible with your help. Make Women Against Abuse's mission to eliminate intimate partner violence a reality. Join us. Make history. Give today.